guys, my name is Ashley Summers. I'm an independent senior pink Cadillac sales director with Mary Kay. I just want to thank you for watching this video for your consultant. Chances are she's asked you to watch for one of two reasons. One, she thinks you will be amazing at this business and just wants you to hear some information on it. Or two, she thinks you might know a few people who would be amazing at this business and she wants you to hear some information about it. What you're doing for your consultant right now is supporting her in ways that you just don't even understand, you don't comprehend, that you just watching this video means so much to her. So we thank you for listening, we thank you for watching, and we thank you for spreading the word that she is now a Mary Kay consultant and that she is working towards her first goal, which is most likely becoming a free car driver with Mary Kay. So how this works is I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me, and then I'll tell you a little bit about our company and what's so awesome about it, and then we'll be done. So my name is Ashley. I have been an independent sales director with Mary Kay since February of last year, 2015. It's been crazy what has happened. Before Mary Kay, I was a full-time nursing student. I worked in an eye doctor's office, and I was working at Outback Steakhouse, which I loved, but working very long hours and not making enough money, right? Like, I was gone before the kids got up in the morning, and I was back after they had already gone to sleep. So if I wasn't working, I was studying. If I wasn't studying, I was working. I didn't have a lot of time with my family. I felt miserable. My husband worked for the prison in Georgetown, so he works for the state, and the money is not that great with the state, but the benefits are awesome. So he was working night shift. I literally missed him. I literally had other people putting my kids to bed. I was miserable. I was not being the mom I wanted to be. I was not being the wife I wanted to be. And I surely was not being the daughter of God that I was wanting to be, because I was gone so much and I was irritable and I was miserable. And maybe you feel like that today. Maybe you are just like on rinse and repeat and you're like, is this ever going to get better? What in the world? That's how I felt. I was so miserable and just thought, this cannot be life. Like, this just cannot be it, because I'm missing everything. I'm missing absolutely everything. I hated dropping my daughter off at daycare. I hated when my daughter got sick. I had to choose between being a good employee or being a good mom. And maybe you're in that spot. Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you're like, I hate having to take my daughter to daycare. I hate when she gets sick and I don't get to stay home with her. That was me. And I was very passionate that when I became a mom, that I wanted to be the mom that my mom had been to me. And she was there for everything. She was there in the school when she didn't want to be there. She was still there. She was still there because she knew how much I wanted her to be there. And I wanted to be that mom, and I was not able to be that mom when I was working my hiney off and showing nothing for it. So, you know, I was in 2009, and I took a huge hiatus. I wasn't using any of the products. I was actually using MAC. I loved my MAC, but my skin was getting terrible. So the way I thought is I would just come back to Mary Kay just for the skincare, but still use the MAC foundation and the MAC eyeshadows and all of that. That's what I thought. But little did I know that I would fall in love with the CC cream and the mineral powder combination. I fell in love with it. It is the best foundation I have ever used, and that is the truth. I love the coverage. I love everything it gets or everything it gives. And when you have a good skin, a good base to put this on, it helps tremendously. So I did come back. I came back just for the discount because I couldn't afford to buy the products at full price. So I called my director and I said, hey girl, my skin is a hot mess. I've got bumps all over the place. It is rough. It is coarse. It is nasty. So I need to get my skincare, my microdermabrasion, which is hands down my favorite product. If you know me, you know I'm passionate about it. That is my favorite product. And I told her, I said, I just need to get that at a discount. I don't want to push parties. I don't want to push people. I don't want anything to do with that. I just really want to get it at a discount. She said, okay, that's fine. So we did one party just to get me going, just to get me started. And we had crazy sales. I think it ended up being over $1,800. And we got like 2 team members, either 1 or 2 team members from it. And then, so the story goes, we started in July. I came back in July of 2015, or 2014. I came back. August of 2014. 1 month later, we were on target for our first car, which was the free lipstick red Chevy Cruze. We finished that Chevy Cruze up in November, and also submitted for a director in qualification in November because I knew that's what I wanted to do by then. I knew that I could do this. And I knew that my husband had pushed me and pushed me and pushed me to do Mary Kay because he knew I could do this. But like every woman out there, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of time, not having enough of it, stopped me. And I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to get rejected. I didn't want to spend more time into something else that I already didn't have enough time as it was. I didn't want to do that. So the cool thing is my husband was the one to push me, and my director, of course. She was very excited. She welcomed me back with open arms. And so we submitted for director in qualification in November. We finished that in January. Became a brand new unit in February. We picked up our red Chevy Cruze February 13th. We then finished our Chevy Equinox March 31st. And then we finished our pink Cadillac June 30th. It was crazy. And if you want to know the details, message me because the details of all of that, of how much we had left to do, was insane. We also debuted an Offspring director and unit, the Spice Girls, led by Matthias Spicer. They were huge in helping us get that Cadillac, huge in helping us get that Equinox. They were huge. So I love them just like I love my unit. So I love them very much. So that's kind of my story. And, you know, my highest check has been $10,000 in 1 month. $10,000. It's insane. And that wasn't including anything I sold myself. That was just off a commission, which for me, I'm like, is this real life? Like, is this possible? Because, I mean, I would work, you know, 5 months and be lucky if I made $10,000, you know? So that was insane for me. So since then, it's just been a whirlwind, and I'm so thankful for this Mary Kay business, the way it's grown my marriage, the way it's grown my children. You know, I get to take and drop my girls off to school every single day in a pink Cadillac. And that may seem really small to you, but to me, that is something that I had always wanted, but never officially or verbally spoke that out because, again, afraid of fear, afraid of rejection, and afraid of the time that it would take to get there. So I am so thankful that people believed in me. And maybe you're sitting there thinking, what in the world? These people are crazy, whatever. You know, pink Cadillac, I don't care what it is. You know, like, you might be sitting there thinking, this is insane. I don't even know why I'm watching this. You're watching this for a reason. You are watching this for a reason. It is a divine intervention, and God knows what you need right now. Right now. So, and if you still think it's not for you, it may be for someone else in your life who needs it right now. I can think of many people who are too busy, too much, you know, not enough time, not enough money, working their butts off, going to school. I can think of so many people like that. So many. So can you. I know you can. Okay, so when anyone is ever interested in the business, or if you were to go to work tomorrow and say, okay, well, I just watched this crazy lady, her video, and she's talking about Mary Kay and how awesome it is and how she drives a pink car every day, and I think you could be good at it, Susie. I really do. When you do that, they're going to ask you probably 3 questions. So I'm going to go through them really quickly, and then I'm going to give you a letter, and you're going to pick which letter you are, and you're going to text that to your consultant, okay? And then we're going to be done. So again, we thank you for watching this. So the 3 most popular questions in Mary Kay. The first one is, how much is it to get started? It is $100 to get started. $100, and that will get your starter kit on its way to you. The starter kit is filled with full-size product. It is insane. It's insane how much you get in there. You get your skincare, your tighteners, your foundation, your eye makeup remover. You get samples. You get mascara. You get trays of mirrors. You get everything that you need to start. To start doing a facial, to start doing this, to start using it yourself. Maybe you've never used it and you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing with this. You'll get everything in that starter kit for $100. Shipping is $9.34 or $9.35, so it would be $109.35. And if you're in Maryland, I'm in Delaware, but if you're in Maryland, you would have a little bit of tax on there too. So $109.35, that's how much it costs to get your starter kit on its way to you. Then you would sit down with your director, which hopefully would be me, and we would do an orientation together. So it's really fun. It's where I learn a lot about you and what you see Mary Kay for in your life, like what you could see yourself doing with Mary Kay. But then you also get to learn a lot about the Mary Kay business and the company and everything that it stands behind. So It's awesome. So the first question was, how much is it to get started? Okay. Second question is, how in the world would I ever know what to do? Because really, I can barely put makeup on myself, so if I have to put on someone else, I don't know what to do with that. That may be what you were thinking. That's what I was thinking. The cool thing is we have 4 training classes that teach you exactly what to do. The first training class is booking, how to get booked, how to get appointments, all of that. The kind of the why behind everything in Mary Kay. I love, love, love that class. The second class is the skincare training class. That is where you learn how to do a facial, how to do a party, which products should be used with different problems or whatever you want to say. You know, you learn everything that you would ever need to know at a skincare party. You learn at that skincare class. It is an amazing class. And the cool thing is, you get to take people with you to that class. So you're earning while you're learning. So I love, love, love that. Third class is the color class, how to apply color based on your eye and face shape, how you would apply color on other people. Depending on your eye shape, you would apply your eyeshadow differently. Like a lot of people don't know that, but you do. You do. So I love that because you get to take people with you again and practice on them and do that kind of thing. And they also get to learn a lot from that class. Every training class that we have is a selling or a booking appointment for the consultant. So I love, love, love that. And then the fourth class is our tax/money/time management class. So that's where you learn about all the tax write-offs that Mary Kay gives you. The average refund increases by $2,000 just by becoming a Mary Kay consultant. I love that. Also the money management, you know, how you make your money, how you move up the career path, how you earn the cars, all of that. And then time management. We want to make sure that, you know, it's very easy to work Mary Kay all the time, but we want to make sure that when you're with your family and when you're having your family nights, that you're having your family nights, and Mary Kay is turned off. So we are very passionate about that, about you keeping your home, your priority in order, because the main motto of Mary Kay is God first, family second, and career third. You will not get that in corporate America. I can promise you that. So the first question was, how much is it to get started? The second question was, how in the world will I know what to do? The third question that we are normally asked is, how much will I make? The only way I can tell you this is if you promise not to be mad at your consultant, because if you've been buying from her, chances are she's been making some good money on you. So don't be mad. It's all fun and games. It's all good. But we do make 50% of everything we sell. So 50% of everything we sell. So that means if you have a $1,000 party, you've made $500 in 2 hours, $250 an hour. Not many places you can do that legally. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So make 50%. The other cool thing is that means you get your product at 50% off, which is, again, is why I started. I wanted my product at 50% off. I wanted Microderm. At the time, it was $50. I wanted it for $25. I don't want to pay $50 for it. So that is the cool thing, is that you get your product 50% off as well. So we are the highest pay commission in any home-based business, 50%. It's insane. So those are the top 3 questions. You know, how much is it to get started? How will I know what to do? And how much will I make? Thinking about, wouldn't that be something you wanted to know? Like I would. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you 3 letters, A, B, or C. And I want you to think about which letter you are. And I want you to text your consultant because she's waiting to hear this letter. This letter makes a, you know, she has to report this letter back to me, and that's how she gets her training done. So the first letter, A, is I am absolutely interested in this. I had no idea this was going on. I am ready to become a Mary Kay consultant right now. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. That is A, okay? And if you don't have as much perk, it's okay. It's fine. B is I believe I could be interested. I believe I could see myself doing this. I believe I have a couple girlfriends that would buy because they love me. I believe I have some family that would buy, but I need to hear a little bit more, just a little bit more. I need to talk to you. I need you to buy me a Coke, buy me some ice cream, buy me something, because I just need a little more information. That is a B. A C is I am committed, completely committed to being your customer forever and ever. For as long as you are a consultant, I am committed to being your customer. I will recruit for you. I will find people for you. I will be a talent scout for you. I will look for sharp women to send to you. But for right now, I'm comfortable and I'm committed to being your consultant or your customer. from being your customer. And customers, we need you. We cannot just recruit and not sell. So we need people to sell to. So we appreciate and we love our customers. We love, love, love our customers very much. So A, B, or C? A, absolutely interested. B, believe you could be interested, buy you a Coke or some ice cream. And C, I'm committed to being your customer. So I want you to text that to your consultant. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. For her, it means the world to her. Believe me, it really, truly does. And I cannot wait to meet you as a customer, as a consultant. I can't wait to see you. And again, I just appreciate you so much for supporting your consultant and being the awesome, 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 awesome customer or prospect that you are. Have a great day.